Government officials estimate some 2,400 workers for the Department of Veterans Affairs were laid off in the DOGE purge, among them a disabled Army veteran working in Palo Alto. Our Crown 4's Dan Kerman joins us now live in the studio with his story and a sudden turn of events that has put him back on the job. Dan?
Well, it's an odd one. You're told your time with the federal government is over, and then a congressman invites you to be a guest at tonight's speech by the president. And hours later, you find out your job has been reinstated.
Elon Musk's chainsaw approach to government efficiency has resulted in the firing of thousands of federal workers in the last few weeks. Among those let go, disabled Army veteran Daniel Sendecki, who has worked for the VA since October as an emergency management specialist at the Palo Alto healthcare system.
I basically worked my entire life to develop the skills and the background and the knowledge and the experience to even be qualified for this position. Then, finally, achieving my life's goal, then being very successful in the 4 months that I was in the position, then having it taken away was devastating.
But Tuesday, Sendecki got word his termination was rescinded just hours after South Bay Congressman Sam Liccardo announced Sendecki would be his guest at President Trump's Tuesday speech before a joint session of Congress.
This is reflective, I think, of what we're seeing here. This is amateur hour right now at the White House. You've got some 22-year-old folks over at DOGE who have never seen a war, have never served a country, have never provided care for a disabled or injured individual before, and they're making the decisions, and it's pretty willy-nilly.
Liccardo says when the VA system is already short 40,000 employees, it's not the time to be cutting jobs.
It's certainly not the way to serve veterans who have given everything, given their all for our country.
As a veteran that receives care through the VA, more staff that understand the needs of veterans, that have been specifically trained to serve and attend to veterans, is a positive.
Sendecki is just getting used to the idea that he has a job again. It remains unclear if the timing of his rehiring was a coincidence or not. As for Liccardo, he hopes this chainsaw approach to government efficiency will be reversed and impacted communities will convince the Republican representatives to stop walking in lockstep with the administration. Vicki, Grant?